Fortnite news, Jeff.
Ooh.
It's the real deep shit. It's the stuff
real
all the
deep
kiddies
shit.
care about these days. The Fortnite news. Fortnite player FaZe Jarvis gets a lifetime ban, not just a ban for short, lifetime ban from Fortnite after creating YouTube videos showcasing aimbots while actively using them in the game himself.
Mm-hmm.
Now, was a professional player for FaZe Clan, and decided that he was going to use aimbots, whatever, as an entertaining video and just showcase them on YouTube. Now, why he thought that was a good idea at any point in time is debatable.
Well, I can tell you why.
Because he's a kid.
Exactly.
Exactly.
He's 17 years old.
He has no fucking clue what he's doing.
Yeah.
And the follow-up apology video was the classic YouTube apology video.
Dude, I'm going to be honest with you, bro. You know what? Keep going because then there's a second part to this because then I'm seeing
then it gets real good.
Yeah. So
I mean, he puts up the apology video, which is basically like every other YouTube apology video ever. It's, I didn't know it was going to be this big of a deal. I'm so sorry. Please don't do it. This is my livelihood. You know, his mom's losing her shit because she's seeing money bags just disappear off into the sunset.
Mommy already had in her mind she was going. I have a mansion coming in a few years.
Champagne every morning.
Yeah, he's gonna retire me. My son's famous. I've been telling all my coworkers and stuff how
so
great.
Proud of my boy making out that video game money.
Yeah, and it's gone.
And so that was. I mean, watching the video, it was honestly, I'm going to be real with you.
I felt, you know what, man? I felt bad for it. Like, I seriously felt bad for him because I did watch it too.
I felt exactly zero empathy.
Well, I had empathy for him because he's a kid and he's 17 years old.
Yeah.
And I know I can relate to him and his regret for doing something. I mean, you can be regretful for doing something, but I mean, there's. I know. I think
this seems like a softball, even for a 17-year-old.
I know. It's like everybody makes mistakes, and we've all made mistakes.
Yeah.
And to do it, I think that the part that I empathize for is the fact that he's 17 and he has to go through this publicly on such a large scale.
Sure.
And I felt bad for him in that moment. Everybody makes mistakes.
Yeah.
I don't care. Anybody that's listening to this podcast,
everyone makes mistakes.
We all regret doing something or we've made a mistake and whatever. But a lot of us don't have to face millions of people and be the butt of a joke, essentially. Because there's tons of articles. Dude,
yes, of course.
I've saw.
There's lots of stuff about it.
Boo-hoo, this 17-year-old making millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Got to actually go get a real job and stuff. I get it.
There's motherfucking crocodile tears in that video, though, bro.
I think yes and no. I think
he's salty. I think the only time he's crying is when he thinks about all the money he lost. He didn't give a fuck about what he did. Because here's the reality of it is that he even mentions in the video that he knew what he was doing was wrong.
Yeah.
What he specified was he didn't think the repercussions of the wrongdoing would be as severe.
Yeah, I know.
So I have zero.
But
he knew it was wrong.
At the same time, I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Sure. Go. No, I mean,
he's
fine.
17 years old. And how far of a maturity level, dude, when I was 17, and imagine if I was 17 years old, making millions of dollars, have millions of followers on one of the biggest teams, esports teams in the world, and you're one of the biggest content creators for the largest game in the world.
Absolutely.
And your life is going at 1,000,000 miles per hour,
100%.
and you're trying to step up the bar in terms of content, make something funny, poke fun at this type of shit, show how ridiculous it is.
Sure.
And you get lost up in the moment. I truly believe that that's what happened. I don't think he did it maliciously. I believe him when he says he doesn't use aimbots when he's competing. I think that it was an idea that wasn't fully thought through.
Yeah.
I think he knew to a degree he wasn't supposed to do it, but I also think that probably the pressure of creating more content, like I said, making something unique, not thinking fully through the consequences, had he known he would have been banned permanently, of course he would have never have done this. I mean, hindsight's 20/20, but I also don't believe that he thinks that he thought it through fully. I thought he was trying to be Mr. Funny, and it turned out that it backfired on him. I agree with everything you said. Yes, he acknowledged it in the video, but he's also 17, and he's also putting on a webcam, and probably in the midst of this video, and you can see his emotion to a degree, he's realizing the fucking shit he's in while he speaks. Like, he knows it, but now when he's speaking his truth and it's going out into the world, he's vulnerable in almost every way. And it wasn't one of those videos where you could tell he re-recorded it 50 times. He hit record, he spoke his shit, and that was that. So on that aspect, I feel for the kid. He's 17. He doesn't deserve what he's getting to that degree, but he definitely deserves to be banned because he did a stupid fucking idiotic move where you're an ambassador for the biggest game there is, and all these kids are now going to see how cool it is to hack and how easy it is to win, and you're basically putting it out on a silver platter, showing everybody how fucking simple and easy it is. I mean, the only thing worse would have been is if he added a link in the description on where people could download this shit and go and do it themselves and create funny content and get millions of views and make tons of money. That was stupid.
So there's the thing is that the punishment levied to him is no different than the punishment levied to literally anyone else.
I agree.
That does what he does. Right?
I agree. 100%.
So the punishment isn't the problem.
No.
The only thing I feel sympathy for him is that people are turning into a bit of a joke. And that part sucks because you're in the limelight, like you said, at 17 years old, and that part's going to suck.
Yeah,
when you have that much shine on you at all times, and at 17, you're going to take it differently than you would even later in life, and you're never going to take it, no matter how old you are. Very few people are going to take that well.
If he was a 25 or a 30-year-old, he would have never made that video. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He wouldn't have made the video.
So but again, for me, in terms of feeling any kind of sympathy or being empathetic to his situation. I just really and truly don't give a fuck because there have been instances of just this that have already been publicly known by everyone that it's a permanent ban, lifetime ban upon doing it. And so I get that he's 17 and caught up in the moment, but he acknowledged that he knew what it was going in.
Well, he has to. I mean, he also has to. He knows what he's doing.
So he exactly. So he knows what he's doing. Yeah. But that's
it was the consequences that he wasn't prepared for the judgment day, right? He didn't think when he released that video. He didn't. I'm speaking from what I like to believe.
Sure.
He could have be pulling the wool right over me. But what I'm
sure he has emotions, but I think most of his emotions are
when he did. There's multiple things here.
Caught.
For yes, of course he is. Of course he is. Yeah. I mean, of course. I mean, he's going to lose out on not only his reputation, but his career for that game anyway. I'm sure he'll be just fine, and he'll create whatever, and people will still watch.
Sure.
But also, he let a lot of people down. He let his team down. He probably let his family down. We're not talking any small amount of money. So there's all that, and I don't even think the 17-year-old really knows the significance, even now. Even when he's banned, how real of a sacrifice he made by doing such a stupid thing. I still don't. It'll sink in, especially when he gets older and he realizes, holy fuck.
He learned a real good life lesson that day.
That's a tough life lesson to learn.
Yeah, sure.
And he's gonna learn it.
Yeah.
But he's young. He's talented. He'll come back from it. I truly believe it. But from what I'm saying is, there's multiple levels of this. For one, he's got to go to this website or wherever you get this shit. Download it and install it, or whatever you do.
There are multiple checkpoints in which he could have gone.
Then you got to go. Then you got to go into a game.
Yes.
You got to record your gameplay footage.
Yes.
Then you got to go over to
edit that shit.
Then you got to upload that shit. Yeah. Then you gotta wait.
Make it live. Post to social media.
So from all those different things, if he truly thought that holy fuck, I'm doing something really bad, he would have never have done it. I truly believe that. He's not going to make that video and release it and go, oh, let's just see what I can get away with. Fuck Riot. They're not going to ban me because I'm hella famous and rich.
I actually think, if I'm going to be real with you, that there was a portion of that was that he thought that because of his size, there would be, because he acknowledged that he knew it was wrong, and he's saying that he didn't know the gravity or how extreme the punishment would be. Tells me that he thought that despite the fact that there's already been precedent set for what happens when you do that, that he thought he would be treated differently.
I don't think so. I think the fact that he said it, I think you're being hung up on your words. I think you're being too much of an adult, and you're not putting yourself into the mindset of a 17-year-old kid. And I think you're being extremely harsh on, 17-year-olds can say a lot of shit. And it can be even factual to what we think, but ultimately,
I want to clarify.
I think I think in the moment and his emotions and him going off the cuff and saying it, and also I think he's trying to make right by it by admitting and not making an excuse.
No, he's saying
the possibility.
No. So this is what I want to clarify. What I want to clarify is that he said that he knew before he did it.
Yes.
No, I'm not saying that he was acknowledging that it was wrong in the video, which he did. I'm saying that he acknowledged that before he did the act, he knew that it wasn't
allowed,
kosher.
Yes.
That which is a very, very, in my opinion, adult or not, a very massive, there's a chasm between having done something and being caught up in the moment and not thinking about the consequences, period, until after the fact, reflecting and saying, okay, yeah, that was 100%, which he did partially in this video, 100% not the thing to do. That is miles away from, I knew before I did it that it was wrong, did it anyway thinking that the consequences would be more minor than they were, and now that they aren't, I'm reflecting and going, yeah, these consequences are the right way, but oh shit, here we are.
I see what you're saying, and I just fully disagree with you. Like, I just can't get on the same page as you with that. I know what you're saying, and it makes sense in a logical standpoint, but I also believe, coming from a 17-year-old, that he truly didn't understand what was really going to happen. He knows that aimbots are a no-no and you get banned for it. For fuck's sakes, he probably streams the game. I don't watch this kid. Probably streams the games and cusses people out all the time for using aimbots. It's a fucking terrible thing to do. So you want to make a parody on it, make fun of the shit, and do whatever. I also believe that he knows that you get banned for that shit, but I also believe that he didn't think that he would be banned from it, not because he's a big content creator and he's got pull, but just because in his mind, he was rationalizing that he's doing it in a different way. So that it isn't being malicious. It isn't in a thing to win.
I'm not saying he's being malicious.
But you're saying his intent, the fact that he was doing it and knowing that is the fact that he was doing it would get him in trouble, but just didn't think it would get him in that much trouble. And he was being ignorant.
That's his own words.
I understand, but what I'm telling you is, from what he's saying in his words and what he actually means, I think they're two different things in this case because of his age and the whole situation. I'm just being empathetic to a 17-year-old kid, man. Because we all say and do stupid shit. And I'm sure if he rewatched that video, there's probably things in there that he's probably like, fuck, I probably shouldn't have said it that way. But now he's not going to delete the video. I've done the same things and said things in StarCraft cast where I'm like, fuck, I probably shouldn't have said it that way. It's not really what I mean, even though I said it that way. People were going to fucking take it the wrong way. I think that's what happened as well. And I think that there's so much going on in his life. All I can say is this. I feel for the kid. Call me a bad guy. Call me a softie. I don't know. Did he do something stupid? Absolutely. Does he deserve to get banned? Absolutely. Do I think he did this maliciously? Nope. Do I think that he does it competitively? Nope.
No.
Do I think Ninja's comments about him, there should be some sort of leeway because he's a content creator, is smart? Nope. I think that's stupid. But ultimately, I have to be the adult here and not jump on the hate train.
I mean, this isn't like a real, in terms of like, I get where you're coming from, right? It's not like we're 80 years old. 17 wasn't that long ago.
Dude, I've been in the content providing world. Same with you, bro.
We've been here.
Bro, this isn't
for a long time.
This isn't fucking the head of Bethesda saying some fucking shit where you're going, dude, Shut the fuck up, you lying sack of shit. You're only sorry because you got caught. That we're talking about a 17-year-old making millions of dollars, got more fandom than anybody else. He wanted to be funny, and it fucking blew up in his face.
Fucked it up. Yeah,
he fucked it up. He didn't mean to fuck it up, but he still purposely did the thing that got him in trouble.
Yes.
But this was not his end goal.
No,
obviously. He didn't even in his mind think that I'm going to be fucking banned for this.
No.
And I don't even think in his mind he thought like, oh, well, Epic isn't going to do shit about this. I don't think he went into there going, I'm fucking famous. They ain't going to do shit about it. And if they do, it can't be that bad. So fuck it. I don't think that was even in his mind. I think he got caught up in the moment as the content provider. He thought it was funny, and he got excited about what he was creating, and he put it out there. And it backfired. That's what I truly believe. Even though he says one thing in the video and he's trying to make good, he's trying to take the high road, he's trying to admit to his fault, because if he does that and he comes out and he apologizes, not only for his team, where his team's probably like, dude, you need to fucking say something because this is going to blow back on all of us, but then also for his own sanity and to his fans, and then on top of that, maybe somebody at Epic is listening and going, fuck, a cry out for help, please, don't take this away from me. He didn't go, please, I work so hard and I promote your game like a motherfucker and I brought, I create all this content for you and I deserve a difference. I'm not some random schmo that used an aimbot. He didn't say any of that. He basically just said, bro, I knew I shouldn't have, to some degree, I knew I shouldn't have done it. I didn't think it through. I didn't think that this was going to happen. And he was being truthful about it. And I think coming from a 17-year-old, I have to give him the benefit of the doubt, and even his words, I have to side with him on that. In terms of his feelings, I side with Epic on banning him, period. You get caught using hacks, you're over. It's like in StarCraft. You want to use a map hack, or you want to use a whatever, I guess that was really the only, hack that was present in the game. Use that shit, you get caught, you're done, bro. You're done. It isn't like, oh, I thought you don't make funny content with map hacks and go on ladder and then and poke fun at how stupidly easy it is because you get banned.
Of course.
I mean, you and I know this.
Yes.
And I think at the end of the day, we have the maturity level, or at least, I feel like both of us have the maturity level, I think, to go, this is just stupid. You just don't do this. You just don't push the envelope like that. And I feel for this kid. I feel for what he's going through because the whole world is against him right now. And going from one high where you have everything going for you, and then out of one video, you fuck up and you didn't even mean it to be like that. You meant it to be a funny thing, and it turned out to be the end of your Fortnite career, to the point where you can't even play the very game that it put you on and what you're known for. I have nothing but empathy.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks some balls.
I do. That's just where I'm at.
Sucks some balls.
Is he an idiot? Yes. He's a young dumbass, and he's going to learn from this. But he's also a hard worker. He's talented. And if he's listening to this, don't give up. Fucking grind out. We all know you made a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes. For me, I don't think it was malicious. I don't agree with what Ninja said. But at the end of the day...
Yeah, so let's talk about that. So Ninja's thing. So Ninja says that the ban shouldn't apply to content creators like Jarvis. In the quote that I have here from Ninja is... There's a difference between... I can't even believe this is a quote, bro. I'm going to be fucking honest.
I watched it too. I watched the video,
dude,
and I was like,
Ninja, what the
shut
fuck?
Up.
There's a difference... This is the quote. There's a difference between a content creator who has millions of subscribers, who then gets banned from what makes him money, and some kid who is just a piece of shit, who has 0 followers, 0 money from gaming and hacks. What a horrible quote that is. What a completely tone-deaf, stupid, ignorant quote that would be.
Once again, I think what Ninja was trying to do there is I think he was trying to go for bat for this kid. I think he feels for him, and he's trying to make some sort of argument and a cry out to fucking Epic to go, hey, this kid brings a lot. He's not just some sort of normal. If this kid said what Ninja said, I'd be on your boat right now. I'd go, fuck, this kid is a dumbass. And he's an ignorant dumbass. What Ninja's saying is just ignorant. It's like he used a hack. He's banned, bro. He's not banned for 1 month. He's not banned for 6 months. He's not banned for a year. You're done.
Mm-hmm.
You broke the sacred fucking thing that gamers don't do.
Mm-hmm.
Hacks. You ruin everything. You do that shit, that's it. And that's what Ninja should have said. He should have said, listen, I feel for the kid, but he used hacks. That's just the way it is. But instead, Ninja tried to defend him in a way that is not only trying to pander to his community to probably fight for a lesser sentence, 6 months, a year, or whatever.
Because when you say that, it's like, all right, so Ninja, where's the line then, bro?
Yeah, I know.
How many followers do you have before you get a different...
Well,
if
there was somebody...
30, is it like 300,000? So you're at 299,999?
It was a stupid comment.
Fuck it.
That's, no. And dude, he had somebody, I watched the actual video.
Yeah.
He had somebody playing with him in squads.
Yeah.
And he was combating everything Ninja said. He's like, dude, he fucking broke the rules. Like, no, he shouldn't be treated different. Right?
Yeah.
And Ninja was like stumbling on his words and just trying to, figure out a way. I think Ninja's heart was in the right place, but man, it was a stupid platform to say that dumb shit.
That sounds like so much of Ninja's career. His heart was in the right place, but man, did he execute that poorly.
That was dumb. And especially it was dumb coming from Ninja, who's one of the biggest, content providers for Fortnite and arguably the most famous Fortnite player in the world of all time.
Yes. Well, I don't think it's arguable.
No,
That's
he
just
is.
the reality of it. Yeah.
That was just a stupid thing to say.
Yeah.
That was just fucking stupid. I mean, if he wanted to really fight for this kid, he could have said something different. He could have been like, yeah, he made a mistake. That's
like
between,
all this comes down to is that there's sympathy for the way that the world is going to come down on this kid.
Yeah.
Not in terms of giving him the reality of the situation, but the delivery of it.
Yeah.
Right? The delivery is poor.
Yeah,
it's the headlines of turning it into a meme more than anything.
Yeah.
That if I was gonna say anywhere where I'm drawing empathy or I'm drawing sympathy for this guy, that's where it is.
Yeah.
It's not the ban, it's not the consequence of, it's nothing of that. Fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
Dude, if you can drive at 16 and you're like, well, fuck, I didn't think it'd be such a big deal if I turned right on this red when it said no right on red and I hit a car and now I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Like, this is like, well, he's only 17. Well, I mean, we taught him how to
what,
drive.
bro, when I was 17 years old and I had a credit card, I used to run that shit up, and I used to know it was a bad thing.
Sure.
I still fucking did it because I didn't really know the consequence. I used to stick my dick in anything without a condom.
But everyone's different. We represent two wildly different ends of the spectrum.
At the end of the day, he's 17.
At 17,
you're gonna do shit that you.
At 17, I didn't accidentally bang a reel of coke and start slamming hookers for fun. I didn't like break rules for shits and gigs. Like that wasn't me.
Well, at 17,
there's a bunch of people like me, and there's a bunch of people
I also
who are
wasn't
the opposite.
making a couple $1 million a year. And living in this high pressured
but this guy ain't
world.
fucking Justin Bieber where there's a motherfucker controlling all of his money and then like he's got everyone treating him like he's like bow down and kiss the fucking ring. Like
I don't know, man. When you release a video, you're getting millions of views a day and you're getting hundreds of thousands of likes and everybody's sucking your dick and you're on one of the biggest fucking teams in the world.
That we were fucking,
a 17-year-old.
Not to say that we were fucking huge, but we were 22 years old, and at the time when we were in the game, we were releasing a video getting 800,000-900,000 views on YouTube. That's the equivalent of 3 million views today, easy.
Yeah.
We were making $12,000 a month when nobody even knew what the fuck that YouTube even make money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I wasn't banging hookers and doing cocaine and thinking I was the king of the goddamn world. We were flying by the seat of our fucking pants.
There's a parallel there, but it's still one extreme to the next. I mean, the way he's living life, and even me right now at the peak of my career,
yes.
I'm dirt fucking peanuts compared to this kid, and he's 17, bro. He's 17, dude. The amount of money that I make now at 32,
yes.
I go, I can do virtually what I want to some degree, and even at times, I have to be level-headed and humble. And things like that where I have to still make decisions, but a lot of my decisions now are more responsible, and I'm doing things for other reasons and not personal reasons.
Yes, of course.
At 17,
yes.
If I even had a 10th of what this kid makes,
yes,
and I don't have the mindset that I have as a 32-year-old or even at 25, where I got to look out for family, I got to take her.
It's a different mindset.
I mean, holy fuck, those things don't even register.
But it still doesn't, like, I personally, for me at 17, it wouldn't make me look.
I know, but
that's what I'm saying.
I know.
We represent two
Yeah.
And there are people all on that fucking line, right? But I'm not the only person in existence that would be in that mindset at 17 where I was more of an adult at 17 than most people. Not like I was an actual adult. I had my head up my ass. I thought I knew everything in the goddamn world. But it doesn't. But I'm not the only person.
You were 30 at 15, bro.
Yes, exactly. But,
and at 30 now, you're 55.
Exactly.
Right.
So that's just me. But there are lots of people like that. There are lots of people
Judging by this kid's video,
no, I'm not saying
and the content he creates.
But what I'm saying is, we shouldn't be just saying, well, he's 17. Like, it shouldn't just be like the default to this entire scenario.
I listened to his video. I empathized with him. I thought it was real. I thought it was raw. I did some research on the kid. I watched some of his other content. I went on his Instagram and shit. Like, I'm only looking at it from face value.
I don't think he's a bad kid.
Yeah, I'm only looking at it at face value, and all I can do is empathize. That's all I can do about his situation. And like I said, don't get it twisted. He deserves to get banned. He deserves to get fucking banned, and he deserves to be banned for life. It was a stupid fucking move.
We can both say and agree. We can agree on this. Fuck Ninja. That was a dumb comment.
That was a stupid comment because when Ninja says shit like that, that also makes it look like he puts himself.
Yes,
it almost looks like.
Well, let's be honest.
I know
he does.
I know, but that comes off as very snobby and ignorant and a high horsey.
But let's think about the timing of this. This is now that he's on Mixer, and he's already got his cut cash paycheck, and we're already seeing shades of
the old Ninja.
We don't have to care anymore.
I don't give a fuck.
We're old Ninja. We don't have to be super PG all the time.
Bro, I'm rich as fuck.
We're gonna say whatever.
I'm gonna actually say what's on my mind.
Whatever we say. Yeah.
This is not Disney Ninja anymore.
Unfortunately, some of what's on Ninja's mind probably shouldn't come out of his mouth.
Yes.
This is one of those things.
Yes. This was dumb because it really. And at that point too, it's not even just about this kid. It's also about Ninja, because when Ninja says that stuff, he's pretty much saying,
that's what he's thinking himself.
Yeah, he's like, listen, if I want to go ahead and make a motherfucking video,
that's just it.
And I want to release this shit. I should be
treated differently.
I need to be treated differently because I'm fucking Ninja.
That's right.
Fuck this Jarvis, dude. I'm Ninja. I'm on another level of Jarvis. So if Jarvis only deserves a 6-month ban, bro, you better give me a warning. Because I'm Ninja. That's what it comes off as, right?
Oh, you know,
and it's just dumb.
I just saw the greatest title for this podcast, bro.
It's just dumb, bro.
You know that song by who's the girl that sings it? It's a dope fucking song too. It's one of my favorite rock songs. Edge of 17.
There it is. That's the name of the podcast.
God damn.
So, you know, it is what it is. We can talk about this. We can agree to disagree on that.
I think the only place we disagree on is the level, the amount of sympathy given, and then where we agree on the ban and everything. Like, that's just the way it goes, right?
Yeah.
But everything else.